afternoon. We're back again. It's always a bit of a scramble. I get prepared in advance, and then at the last minute, I'm just running around like a headless chicken. How is everybody doing? Are you having a nice week? This strange in between time. Few requests lined up today. So watch out for those. But by all means, get some more of those in there because I like them. I'm gonna start with one from the last album called Grace. Pardon me. That you roar. Storm upturned, the copper beats the couch is still. We tell ourselves that nothing ever changed so much. I see it all, the grace that you hold. You send me out in the cold, or took or told, as much as you'd ever hold. Is it enough? Is infinity sin? Never cast a stone before you. All of us are fickle and unmoored. At least you're not all the things you're not. Could there be anything that you would rather hear less? I see it all, the grace that you stole. You send me out in the cold, or took or told, as much as you'd ever hold. You send me out, you send me out in the cold. It's not enough. That's Grace from the last album, Parallel Line. Hello to Cole Harbour and Tustin and Mainz. This is great intercontinental, as we like to be here. Do please share the stream if you like the music in it or anything else in it, frankly. Hello, Stephen in Vancouver. Yeah, I hope everybody's having an okay time. I feel like there's been a weird... not weird, I suppose, but it's been a tough week. Things seem a little bit bleak right now, so I hope that everybody's, I don't know, holding up okay in the circumstances. It's pretty it's hard going. I think it's fair to say. But yeah, I've got some requests for you. Hopefully, can I don't know, bring some entertainment and soothement. That'll be the word for the day. I see you, Roger, there. I have a track for you. Maybe I'll even do that one now. This was a track that was new to me. In fact, an artist that's new to me as well. She's from New Zealand, I believe, and goes by the name of Tiny Ruins. Roger requested the song a couple of weeks ago, and I checked it out and absolutely love it. So very happy to have a crack at it. It's called Me at the Museum, You in the Winter Gardens, and it's got some really pretty chords in it. So for those of you that are interested in such things, keep an eye on the left hand. So this is for Roger in Nottingham. Thank you for the request. It is snowing here in Montreal as well, finally. I await the day when I work at the museum, and you across the way in the winter gardens, so young and so warm. We'll storm in the parks on our lunch breaks. We'll lie on the lawn, smile so stealthily, buttery and brief. We'll lie through our teeth, shock all the cavalry. Statues watching on us in our time bomb. Cause nobody feels old in the museum, and nobody feels cold in the winter gardens. We'll roll on and roll on, cutting time with the clock on. We'll persevere, carry on working there. Me at the museum, you in the winter gardens. It's a quick one. Me in the Museum, You in the Winter Gardens by Tiny Ruins from New Zealand. Hi, Louisa. Oh, this is great. Everybody's here today. I love it when Abby pops in to say that she's not watching right now, but will later. Abby watches sometimes from Delaware, and I got really excited because it looks like my beloved football team Burnley is going to get a takeover by this big American company, which would allow them to actually spend some money on some players. And I got excited because I saw that they were headquartered in Delaware. So I was going to tell Abby, and then I realized that Delaware is a tax haven, and everyone is headquartered there, which makes it a little bit less exciting and special. And Karen too, popping in to say that she'd watch later. I love this. Okay, I'm going to play another request. Actually, this is for you, Karen, if you stick around for a moment. Because you'd requested some Jeff Buckley last week, so I'm going to play one of his Morning Theft from a posthumous record. Time takes care of the wounds, and so I can't believe you had so much to give you thought I couldn't see. Gifts for boot heels to crush, promises deceit. I had to send it away to bring us back again. Your eyes and body bright and silent waters deep. Your precious daughter in the other room asleep. A kiss goodnight from every stranger that I meet. I had to send it away to bring us back again. Morning theft, unpretender left, ungrateful. True self is what brought you here to me. A place where we can't accept this life. Friendship battered down by useless history, unexamined failure. What am I still to you? Some thief who stole from you, some fool drama queen's chances were few. Life brings us to you. We need a place where we can save a heart that beats as both siphon and reservoir. You're a woman, I'm a car, fuel window, I'm the night. We'll come together, making chance in the starlight. Meet me tomorrow night, or any day you want. I have no right to wonder just how when, 'cause I know the meaning fits, and there's no relief in this. I miss my beautiful friend. I had to send it away to bring us back again. Jeff Buckley. Lawnmowers and birds. Thank you very much for the nice words. Maybe just crickets. The crickets are they're more peaceful, I think. How's Louisa doing? Is this your first stream, Louisa? I'm making a New Year's resolution right here with witnesses that I'm going to use these streams to play a lot more new things, which means that I don't have to this week because it's not the new year yet. I have lots of other New Year's resolutions as well, which I won't share. You just get the musical ones. You're very welcome, Karen. Thank you for the request. I'm glad to hear Louisa. I'm going to play another older one from the second album. This is the title track. Go on. Keep putting the requests in there. Let me know what you want to hear. There's a donation link. There's a button on Twitch. There is an information link in the video, text on Facebook and YouTube. And yeah, this is Go On. Second stream. To go backwards, no rush, it comes to go. Enough of this now to make up your own mind and piece together. You chewed the horns of this off and left them as an offering in the culvert. Blithely you'd pick out your words and won't change them no matter what the fashion. And clothed in your nouns and your verbs, the best attempts to lead you to distraction. So come on, don't hide it. Go on, don't hide it. Come on, don't tell me you would to know by now. Lost in your jewels, your sense is chewed out. Don't tell me you would to know by now. The west of it all is cycled around. No, no, Climb on this fleshy frame, hands and feet are fixed, stretching up above me. This man-made shoulder wide ladder's broken sides. Wind roars, I lost my step, cushioning my back, the sands that came to greet me. The fallen, ranked and filed, away with all the wherewithal. Touch the sun, remember what it's for. The heat pulling sweat from your pores. See it in their eyes and shoulders, does. 'Cause even if you pushed it forwards, we've got it wrong. These steel winds, a shineless night, weightless in the folds of wings and silent feathers, but still we'll push over land, as breathless as the day we came. And when you touch the sun, remember what it's for. The heat pulling sweat, your pores. See it in their eyes and shoulders, cushioning your lives and folders. 'Cause even if you pushed it forwards, we've got it Folds. That was the Folds from the very first album. I do have a couple more requests I'm going to play right now. Anybody got any Christmas or New Year's questions? I went for a walk right before this in the snow that's finally falling in Montreal, and I saw just like the loveliest thing. I was walking past a house, and there was a couple of people outside singing "Happy Birthday." They'd like kind of gone up outside the front door to wish someone a happy birthday, and they had sparklers and were singing outside the door and stuff, and it just made me think, like, yes, there are things that it's possible for me to do. I don't have to stay in the house all the time, even though, you know, most things I can't do. Inspiring to like get out there a little bit. So I had a request, am I done the puzzle? I am not done the puzzle. I'm very close. I think I'm about 30 pieces left to go. For those who don't know, I am streaming, doing a jigsaw puzzle, and I have like 5 more jigsaw puzzles to stream after this on Twitch, and the Twitch link is in the YouTube and Facebook information if that's something that you want to see, which maybe you do. I don't know. I love doing it, and I'm just kind of using it as an opportunity as well to like go through my back catalogue of instrumental kind of ambient music that I work on as well. And yeah, so it's there's new stuff on there all the time, and I'm putting stuff like, there's a few guests that have been on the show, Jake Nickel, Pompey. I think there's probably some other stuff on there as well. Like I'm kind of incorporating other people's instrumental music in there, so get into it. Yeah, there's so much puzzle request. Okay, I'll have a go at Waste for you in a little bit, Mr. Polynome. But yeah, go and find the puzzles on Twitch. I'm gonna play a Kate Bush song. This is a request from Adele in Loughborough or Manchester or somewhere anyway. And I know Karine here in Montreal likes this one as well. Okay, let's see how that goes. Our little army boy, he's coming home from BFPO. Wave a bunch of purple flowers to decorate our mommy's hero. Morning in the aerodrome, the weather's warmer, he is colder. 4 men in uniform to carry home our little soldier. What could he be? Should have been a rock star, but he never had the money for a guitar. He should have been a politician, but he never had the proper education. He should have been a father, but he never even made it to his 20s. What a waste, army dreamers. What a waste of army dreamers. Oh, tears or a tin box. Oh, Jesus Christ, he wasn't a gnome. Like a chicken with the fox, he'd never win his war with ego. Give the kid the pick of pips and give him all his stripes and ribbons. Now he's sitting in this hall, he might as well have buttons and bows. What could he be? Should have been a rock star, but he never had the money for a guitar. He should have been a father, but he never even made it to his 20s. What a waste, army dreamers. What a waste of army dreamers. What a waste of all the army dreamers. Army dreamers. Army dreamers. Oh, oh, na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. What could he be? Should have been a rock star, but he never had the money for a guitar. He should have been a politician, but he never had the proper education. He should have been a father, but he never even made it to his 20s. What a waste, army dreamers. What a waste of army dreamers. Oh, what a waste of all that army dreamers. Army dreamers. Army dreamers. Oh, army dreamers. Yeah, I might actually try and finish that jigsaw puzzle tonight. Heads up. 1,000 clap. I like that. That's a good good salutation. 1,000 clap. So yeah, 2020 is coming to an end. I've listened to more music this year than many years before for obvious reasons, and I made a little playlist that's on Spotify that you can check out. Again, it's in the video information text box. So go and have a look at that. Some standouts for me were Tanya Iyer, who played on here a few months back. Adrian Lenker has an amazing album called Songs that I probably listen to more than anything else. And Chico Aoba, who she's a Japanese artist who put out this amazingly orchestrated record. But yeah, the whole list is in the text box. Oh, not Twist. That's a good idea. I don't actually know any of theirs. I should learn one. It's on the list. It's on the list, Francois. Good time for your ears, Adele. Cool. I'm going to play one for my brother in Tustin, California. And actually this request was from Jose in Belgium, I think. But Joseph requested this a while ago as well. This is working backwards from Bush through the alphabet of British pop stars. We've got David Bowie. And this is Andy Warhol. Cement fix, be a standing cinema, dress my friends up just for show, see them as they really are. Put a peephole in my brain, 2 new pence to have a go, like to be a gallery, put you all inside my show. Andy Warhol looks a scream on my wall, Andy Warhol, silver screen, can't tell them apart at all. Andy Warhol, Andy time, Andy take a little snooze. Tie him up while he's fast asleep, send him on a pleasant cruise. When he wakes up on the sea, be sure to think of me and you. He'll think about paint and he'll think about glue, what a jolly boring thing to do. Andy Warhol looks a scream, hang him on my wall. Andy Warhol, silver screen, can't tell them apart at all. Andy Warhol looks a scream, hang him on my wall. Andy Warhol, silver screen, can't tell them apart at all. For California and for Brussels. Hello, Benjabi. Benjabi is a Twitch puzzle associate. I love it. I'm missing all of the comments. Well, I mean, I suppose the delay, but the funky chords, that's all about David, isn't it? I'm doing very well, Benjabi, thank you. Is Constant watching by any chance? Constant on Twitch? Because maybe he can engineer something for us if he is. I'm going to play another cover and then get back to some of my things. Get your requests in if you want to, though, because I like to play them. And if I can't play them this week, then I'll play them next week. And I just request anything because I love finding new things. So, Constant, if there's anybody that I follow that is streaming on Twitch, feel free to do a raid afterwards. I don't know if you can actually see all of the people that I'm following. Or even if Benjabi is doing a stream immediately after this, we could do a raid to their channel. And everyone can see Benjabi do some puzzling. I'm going to play a song by an artist from Toronto who also put out an album. Oh, I don't think the album's out yet, but a single this year. One of my favorite artists. Her name is Tamara, but she plays as the weather station. I'm leaving at about in like 20 minutes. You got plenty of time. So many friendly faces on here. This is called What Am I Gonna Do With Everything I Know? There's always more of it than a tender touch cleared all of it. You said nothing, I said nothing, we did nothing at all. Like a maple key, graceful in mid-fall. But what am I gonna do with everything I know? What am I gonna do with everything I know? You said it out in letters, the work in my fingers, but now I can't remember what I touched. You throw out all the water for the want of a cup, as though it didn't matter if it could be drunk. But what am I gonna do with everything I know? What are you gonna do with everything you know? I was staring at you, it felt like staring out the window. It all becomes true if we say so. That's the weather station. What am I going to do with everything I know? I recorded a version of that, and it's on the EP All We Know, which is on Onion streaming services. and it's All We Know. The title track for that one is what I'm going to do next. What about that? Adele, Shearwater. I know there's stuff in passing. I will check it out. I'll put it on the list. You're welcome, Raf. That's for you. Stuck at home in London with COVID. Or in a house where there's lots of people with COVID. Did you survive? Are you still okay? You didn't get sick yet?
All we know is, all we know is, all we know is, all we know is wrong. Go ahead with that word. Fly with a star. It's not as much as you like. It's more I didn't know. I can keep it more. Only finding the measliest sense. Your pride in these misleading notions.
That's All We Know from the EP of the same name and from the last album, Parallel Line. Yep, I don't have, for the benefit of Benjabi, I don't have a covers set list on here. I just encourage you to request anything you like. because that's more fun for me. There's a chance I might know it. If I don't, then I will add it to the list, and the ever-growing 3-hour-long list of things that I'm looking into. Kahin, I see your request for Unfazed, and I don't have my piano stuff set up today, so I will do that for you next week. I'm going to try something here, though. A track from my second album about how... What is it about? It's called Lawless. And it's about the dangers of knowing too much. Or the dangers of people who know too much or think they know too much. And a breakup as well, of course. The two. Let's see if this is gonna work. And yeah, again, there is a donation link, a button in Twitch, and a link in the video text on Facebook and YouTube. And this is Lawless. And don't worry about making the wrong pick, Benjabi. No one's going to make fun of you. Well, I can't promise that, but I won't. I need that, don't I? Almost.
Over out in the mud, you made a promise. Over out in the mud, you made a wish. Back where we were, you said that it was clearing. Quiet my mind to hold us both to this. So for the storms, the rains, the climbs our heels bring. Cold where we are, you shed your guilty tears. Summers indoors, rid our viral longings. What does it mean when words are less than clear? Save us the time and effort left. Don't pour on the charm, pay us back. Hope for the sea is all it is. It's safe and is all it is. We're gone with all the eyes to wear. We chase it blind and senseless there. Sanguine as the kids we are, we never we'll learn in time.
That was Lawless from the second album, Go On. Counting Blue Cars by Dishwalla. I don't know it, but I will look into it. It's on the list now, officially. I'm gonna do two more. Any final requests or questions before I get onto those? I think it's time for some crickets. You're very late, Leslie. We've nearly finished. We'll get two more in. You've missed some David Bowie. That I played for Jose, who I think also maybe missed it, who it was her request. The irony. The unfortunateness. Yeah, so for anyone that isn't a regular viewer, I do this the same time every week. Wednesdays, 3 p.m. Montreal time, which is 8 p.m. UK, 9 p.m. Central Europe, noon Vancouver. And often we have guests. I am not completely sure if we're going to have a guest next week, but the week after we definitely have one lined up. So, yeah, it's a good chance to discover some new music. And if there's anyone that you'd like to see as a guest, please let me know and I can see if I can get them on. So I'm going to play an old one. This is also for Raf, who I was on Twitch doing the puzzling the other day, the jigsaw puzzling, and he taught me a bunch of Twitch lingo, which I am forever grateful for that. Learning all the ways of this strange world where people watch other people do jigsaw puzzles, or like mostly play computer games. And yeah, there might be some kind of Twitch raid that goes on for people who are watching on Twitch, where everybody kind of gets shifted from my channel to somewhere else afterwards. If only we could do that on Facebook and YouTube. Kind of like a show where there's like an opening act and a headliner. Okay, so I'm going to play one for Raf, Twitch explainer, Pogmaster that he is, called Back Out, which is of the very first EP that I did, and it sounds kind of melancholy, but it's actually it's a somewhat hopeful song about, like, you know, kind of rationally knowing that you'll be all right, or trying to get that across to someone, even if everything else of your experiences and emotions is telling you otherwise. Not your experiences. Your experiences are telling you you're going to be all right, but your emotions like, no, I'm not. It's called Back Out, and it's for you all. Yes, worry pa. Puzzles are only on Twitch. Back out in sights to roam, wake up the clay. Since you have found what you might need, let's just leave it there. A slight lapse of better judgment, I can't concentrate, but only want to get out of this skin for a time and feel the freeze. But you wake up your foolish heart. This is more than just pride.
slamming doors just to scare the monsters that you'd create yourself. You'd feed on the maledictions and scratch up my nights. But you're pushing on into the shallows. We can make it still, and you won't find. No, you won't find. You won't find. Blackout, a time change. No, you won't find. You won't find. You won't find a hopelessness in this. Blackout, a time change. No, you won't find. You won't find. You won't find the lost cause we'd celebrate. And you won't find. No, you won't find. You won't find a heart bleeding all outside. And you won't find. You won't find. You won't find a hopelessness in this.
That's back out from the first EP Flicker. I'm going to do one more for you. Thank you so much, everybody who has donated. Again, there's a link in the video text for that if you want to support. This thing is entirely listener supported. So it makes a huge difference when you support, and it means a lot, so thank you. And yeah, just a note on that, like I like to say listener supported because it's really about listening, isn't it? Let's face it. I love how in French you écoutez la télévision, you listen to the TV. Just makes more sense somehow. Whilst completely not. Most of the information is oral. Okay, so there's apparently a perfect raid target. If you can communicate that with Constant, then yes, you can take all the Twitchers to the perfect raid, unless Constant has somebody lined up. Apologies for YouTube and Facebook people who are like, what the hell is going on? What are you talking about? Yeah, this has been a treat. It's always the highlight of my week. It means a lot that you come here and watch, and that we're 34 episodes in, which 34 divided by 4 is something like, what is that? It's too hard. It's too hard to figure it out. 32 is 8. So what does that make it? 8.5? 8.5 months? Are we 8.5 months in to the streams? I'm gonna keep it going forever as well. Thank you for the maths help out there. I much appreciate it. I'm going to finish with the song. This is the song that I listened to most this year, which isn't from this year, but it's from a Brazilian artist named Maria Bethania, and Gal Costa sings on it as well, and it's so beautiful, and it's called Sol Negro, which I believe is black sun. Is that question for me, Constant? Violin or French horn? Gotta be French horn. Underrepresented. Everybody knows about the violin. And I know Constant used to live with 2 French horn players, so I know where his feelings lie. This is Sol Negro. Thank you for listening and watching and smelling and tasting and touching. all of the senses. This is Sol Negro. I'll see you next week, I hope. I'm gonna do it with the capo, actually.
Na minha voz trago a noite e o mar, o meu canto e a luz de sol negro e dor. É o amor que morreu na noite de mar. Vai a Nossa Senhora, há quanto tempo ele foi-se embora, para bem longe, para além do mar, para além dos braços de Iemanjá. Trago a noite e o mar, o meu canto é a luz de sol negro e dor. É o amor que morreu na noite de mar. Vai a Nossa Senhora, há quanto tempo ele foi-se embora, para bem longe, para além do mar, para além dos braços de Iemanjá. Deus, adeus.
That's Gal Costa with Maria Bethania featuring Gal Costa. It's a song written by Caetano Veloso, the great Brazilian writer and performer. It's actually, I put it on my 2020 list that's in the video description, so you can go and find it if you want to, because it's not from this year, but it's the song I listen to more than anything else. So I thought it should be there. Thank you so much for tuning in for like most of this year. I'll be back next year, next week, next Wednesday, same time, an hour before now, wherever you are. And yeah, thank you so much. Maybe there'll be some kind of raid for the people on Twitch sticking around, but for everyone else, I hope that you have a lovely rest of your day. Bye-bye.